Welcome back to WarioWare. Get it together! To start off with, I think I'm just gonna go through the elevators one more time, just trying to get the highest score I can, and showing off the new feature that you get once you unlock Pyoro. And you can now, instead of just being limited to 5 characters, you can now play as all of them in any stage. So I'm gonna be playing as the use all option. So we're gonna get everybody.
Pose. Escape.
I always need to show off in WarioWare, I suppose. Plus, you can still see new micro games in the elevators in this game, just like you could in Gold.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the Wario and the shuriken thing.
This one's got a really cool art style.
Plug it.
Oh, and it had to be Pyoro.
I love how the music just stops and you hear boom.
They knew where it was going, and they weren't going to give you a second shot.
Flip.
Jimmy actually seems like a character you would run into in Breath of the Wild.
Kinda.
Change up his outfit a bit, and I can see it. Oh god.
I thought Cricket was gonna fall in his mouth too.
Happy to.
Mike looks so determined whenever he runs around.
Just bypass the whole thing.
Yes, the mom didn't have to try that hard that time.
Yeah, they're... Like, 5 Volt is either completely overpowered or pretty useless in most of her micro games.
Line up.
There's not a lot of, like, in-between with that.
Take that. Unstick.
Get me out of here. Oh god, you. Oh, okay.
I was this close to saying, fuck this kid.
Those 2 animals were very concerning.
Defeat all.
Yeah, I do like the Donkey Kong representation.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country Returns, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so many Korgs!
Knock down.
Eekam bookam.
Light.
Okay, be careful. You do not want to attach the battery to that bomb. Shit, shit, shit.
Lolo!
But also,
Ring.
She could be a bit unruly sometimes, sadly. Oh, no, close the door, please.
Snow Miser?
Spin it. Match masks.
Gotta... Don't! You have to wear the same mask as the dog outside. Alright, one more life.
Steal.
Just love how quick that. Yeah, yay.
Open.
No, I had to open it, no!
Inclusive.
Usually you have to close it to make a Dracula wake up, but in that one you gotta open the windows to make the plant grow.
I need a power nap.
You're 5, shut up.
Is Penny actually 5?
I'm pretty... She's around that age. She is not old.
I mean, I figured that, but it's the second time you said she's 5.
Take a seat.
I was gonna say, Jimmy, if you can't do this, I don't know what to say about you.
Oh, I hate this one. You always fuck it up when you're just getting your bearings.
Acceptable. Tiny.
I'm glad we paid Wario to do our house sitting. It's always Marshall and Goldie. Shit!
Penny, my god.
Alright, I'm having some trouble here. 1 life. Let's see how long I can make it. Oh, oh.
That was by the microsecond.
It's so disorienting seeing 9-volt. Damn it.
Good game.
I was gonna say, when it gets too fast, that's when it feels like a fever dream.
Am I gonna try again? Yeah, I am.
Take off.
Ashley, calm down. It's time.
Of course. Finish. Stick together.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Wow.
Last fucking second.
That was, yeah, good job, Orbula.
Break.
Oh, do you like me?
No.
Keep it up.
I don't think we've seen the Yoshi story one before. Damn it. Cat is awful for that one. That one seems really difficult at first, but it's not. Once it's time for you to hit the drum, they actually give you like a very obvious pause and indicator that it's time. 9-volt, fuck off.
It's anticipation.
I couldn't find her, but I did hear a mysterious grunt from the other side of my desk.
Piero. Okay.
I had to think.
If sometimes Puro just did not react. No matter what button you pressed.
Yeah, that's the downside of Piero. Otherwise, he's crazy overpowered. No!
Crygor, you're supposed to let the kid have the candy.
I don't trust children.
I thought you were gonna say, Crygor, you sourpuss.
No, I could never say that about him.
Alright, thrill ride. Let's see how I do with this one.
Steal.
Doesn't it feel so slow now?
Yeah, now the world feels slower to me.
Watch.
I actually think thrill ride might be slower than the average level.
The fruit.
Maybe it's to balance for the fact that you only get one shot.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Feed all.
The music sounds slower too.
Dogo, 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 dogo.
Escape.
I like your idea. I'm gonna copy it.
Plug it.
Don't fuck it up.
Gonna show this to my folks so that way they can understand.
I guess I thought that was really funny.
You know when they say you wouldn't write home about it? I know what I would.
Dear Mom and Dad, you would not believe the Sunday I had.
Hey, Mom and Dad, Merry Christmas.
Oh God.
So proud.
Bring back the rhythm heaven, man.
Excavate one. Beep beep. Defeat all.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna laugh if I get, like, higher than the super hard one. Even though this one is harder.
You pick it up with your hands and you just eat it.
You like that?
Can't hear you, too busy slurping.
Save. Ready. Clear the way.
Oh God. Okay, good.
It's-
No, oh, okay.
wow. That was too close. That was not ninja-rific.
I've been eking too many of these out. Hello, gentlemen.
Clear skies.
Okay. It looks like as long as you at least give it some sunlight, it'll count. Oh, 2 in 1.
Wow.
Nice job, Pioro Tongue.
Making up for that stalling you did in the last run you had.
What the hell is that?
Let's go.
Sea anemone?
match.
Why not? Oh god.
This is the worst combo ever. Wario! It was 3 ones.
It was hard to get it to go. That one's a little bit finicky.
I'm poop.
I'm shit.
Oh god, so okay, there's a lot here.
Wow.
Where to start? I think we're gonna start at the Play-O-Pedia? Yeah, it's been like 3 months since I edited this. Give me a break. So, as always, this is where you can play any microgame that you've already discovered. Let's go ahead and go through them all, see how many we're missing. We're missing quite a few from Mona, a handful from Dribble and Spits, Cat and Nana. Missing too many Nintendo classics, man. But as always, I think it's fun to leave some for those of you who want to play the game to see for yourself.
Wonder why they associate Mona with the toilet. What did she do?
Because that's life, Yoshi.
You're right.
So I'm seeing which one would work best to show off that you can do it. I'm a Fire Emblem shill. Let's get back to this. Let's see how we can fuck this one up. You can only play as one if you wanted. So I'm gonna Puroize it.
Puro, we need you to date Claude.
Try harder, loser. Plus, we haven't seen the next levels of this one yet. We've only seen Claude. Level 2 is Dimitri.
Kill a few less people.
I'm Oz Happy.
You're what?
Confess feelings.
I think
What do
you.
I think of? I like Edelgard.
This is what Puro thinks, though.
Praise.
You're delicious.
He would think that's a compliment. Come on. Him and his schemes and such. Well, that's that. Well, what's next? Missions. As per WarioWare fashion from Gold, there's a bajillion of them. So you're not, if you want to 100% this game, it's gonna take you some time. You'll get your money's worth out of it. So let's go ahead and collect the coins of the ones we've already done. Crew member ones we're gonna take a look at here in a minute. But let's see. They separate them this time, though, into different categories, which makes it a lot easier to see them all and to pick the one you want to go for next.
So, like, I understand that these are, like, neat little things for the player to do, but do you actually get anything for doing all of these? Or is it just like, well, you played the hell out of WarioWare?
I remember looking several times for the 100% completion bonus in Gold, and I don't think there was one, and I have not seen anything about getting all the achievements in this game either.
No LuigiWare games or anything?
Alright, so what the fuck is the crew? There's like some minor, like, virtual pet dealies in this game. It's very shallow. That actually made it sound like a lot more exciting than it was, but it's interesting. You can use your coins to buy, like, randomized presents that you can give to the characters, which increases their level. And if you increase their level, you unlock extra goodies ranging from concept art, well, not concept art, just art in general specifically for this game, and also color swaps, so you can actually customize the colors of the characters in this game.
So, cute little cosmetics.
Yeah. It's fun little stuff. Plus, the levels that you give your characters also have a bearing in another mode that we're going to be taking a look at next.
But this doesn't change how they function in any of the microgames.
No, they work the same. So here's a good list of the presents that we've gotten. Got a shoe, a beef, a Wario Buff Boy statue. A stinky flower, a mandrake root.
Does it scream when you pull it like the last time?
I hope so. I really do not like the shape of this chicken's ass. I'm gonna be real. All right, so let's take a look. Each one actually does have its own description. Some of them can actually be pretty funny. Don't be so judgy, WarioWare. Now let's actually head into the break room and start doling out some presents. Some of them are pretty obvious as to who would like what, but some of them are a little bit trickier. And or don't make any sense at all and just feel totally random. Every time you give somebody a present, their likeness of it will be represented by a few arrows that you'll see when you actually give when you actually give them a present. And the more arrows, of course, the more experience points they get. Plus, it also depends on how rare. You can also show off the voices as well.
Oh yeah. Not fair. Wario time. Yes, it's a me. So cool.
And it also depends on how rare the present is. Each present has, it's called Prezzies, but I prefer to say present, believe it or not. Each Prezzie.
Even Jacob has to draw the line on dignity.
I will fight my dignity if you want. Each Prezzie fucking has its own rarity, and the rarer the item is, no matter how much the character likes it, that's going to make them appreciate the present more, so they'll get more experience points. So that Wario statue, it's pretty rare, and Wario really liked it. So we unlocked some art. I actually do have footage of going through every piece of art, but there's a lot of it and it actually takes a little while, so I may actually have it run at the end of the episode.
Okay, so how do we level up Wario to be a Dark Knight?
Well, we're getting there. We just need to get the Dark Knight color swaps, I guess. Let's make him this nice, let's make him pink perspective all the way around.
Ooh, hell yeah, that's really dark.
There's also special ones that not only change the color, but also change the sounds that he makes. So he makes zombie grunts. Baby face. And this time, he makes that unsettling goo-goo noise.
I don't like it.
Me either.
We're keeping it.
Let's see, what would Ashley... Yeah, she loves the mandrake root. I will say that every special color swap, every character gets the same ones. So you see, Ashley got the zombie and the baby face one too. Everyone gets those. It's not special for each character, sadly.
Ashley, how would you feel about a singular boxing glove?
Now there is a little hint in there. It kind of looks like an alien if you squint. So what alien do we know that's shaped like a bowling pin? And I don't think I show this one off, but there is a toilet that you can get, and if you give it to Lulu, she really likes it on account of this. So you're actually rewarded for playing gold in that case, or at least knowing about it. All right, Wario Cup. This might be my favorite new addition to the game. Every real-world week, there is a new challenge that you can play in the Wario Cup. It all depends on, so there's a bunch of different ones. You can they're either score attacks, sometimes you have to get through a specific number of microgames, sometimes there's a specific number of microgames in a set order that's the same every time. And regardless, there are several different alternatives that they give you. So like different effects that you need to play through. And you are ranked if you're connected to the internet, and I believe it requires a Nintendo Online subscription too. You can also rank how you do compared to everyone else who's playing the game. Like you can see what percentile you're in regards to the score you get. And this is what I was talking about. The more presents you give, and the higher level your characters are, the more score multipliers you get. So Titty has not subscribed to Nintendo Switch Online, so I'm going to switch over to my profile for the rest of the LP.
Of all the games in the world to have a ranked mode.
I love it. It's so cool. I love to go for that, like, high percentile. This was the most recent Wario Cup. You can also go through all the past ones as well.
Get it.
So this one has a set number of microgames in a set order, with only particular characters you can play as for each of them. And you're also timed, so depending on how quickly you do the microgames, that actually does matter. And if you lose a microgame, you get a shitload of time added to your score. So you're scored on how quickly you can complete them all.
Collect 3. Pop.
It can actually get really frustrating at times, because you'll always get that one microgame that you fuck up on. And in these, you can actually prepare because, again, the microgames are in a set order every time.
Cross.
So you can strategize a little bit and just kind of hope you get a good character for each of them. I don't know how he won that. I clearly fell.
I got bullshit on that one, yeah.
Finish.
Maybe the game took pity on you since Lulu died in like 3 seconds in that one game.
Take a seat.
But I mean, this is actually pretty unique. This is a little, like, unique.
Yeah, I really love it. I've been fucking, I haven't been keeping up with the Wario Cup as much as I should. Again, it changes every week, so you can just hop in, play for a few minutes, see if you can get the high score. Or a score that you find acceptable.
Peel.
And then each time you do it, if you log into the game the next week, you get rewards. Usually your rewards are like rare Prezzies that you can give.
Collect.
Shit!
Oh no.
Oh, Cat sucks for that one.
Ring.
See, but now this is just making me curious. Like, if I go online, am I gonna find like toxic WarioWare ranked competitive communities? Or
Maybe in parts of the internet, but there's no actual direct online play, sadly. I think it'd be neat because in the next episode we are going to be showing off the actual multiplayer modes, but they're only local, and there's some really cool modes. I really wish you could play those online. All right, so I played like shit.
Right.
I was only planning on trying it for a few times just to get the footage, but then I got like really into it, so I actually practiced this particular Wario Cup a lot to see if I can get a better score. Plus, it was the most recent one. If you play older ones, which again you can do whenever you want, you don't actually get the rewards for them. You only get rewards for the most recent ongoing Wario Cup.
Collect 3.
okay, well, I like that they give you the option to go and play the old tournaments anyway.
Yeah. And I just remembered something. While you don't get any like Prezzies or anything for doing the older Wario Cups, there are still bronze, silver, and gold trophies you can earn which get you coins, which you can still do on the older ones.
Coin.
Now, do we know what happens if if you're number 1 on WarioWare Get It Together ranked?
I don't know. I imagine you just get the rare Prezzie.
Oh.
Because each one does have a, like, if you get a certain percentile, there is a set Prezzie that you'll get if you have that, or if you get that high. I don't think that there's a specific one for the top, like, 1% or the number 1.
Plug it.
Like, I don't actually expect there to be a Final Fantasy XIV defeat seasoning or whatever. Like, the top 100 people get exclusive minigames.
I didn't know about that.
Peel.
Lulu's a good match for that one, actually.
Collect.
Left.
No!
Okay.
Cat again!
Ring.
And it adds 20 seconds when you lose, so that is really brutal.
Hey, cat, come over here real quick. So, do you think this is a fucking game, or we're trying to get the best time here?
You do know this is the Wario Cup, right? It's the most prestigious cup.
Prune.
Okay, I guess you know now.
I got my head in the game. I'm sorry, Jimmy. All right, I got a bronze cup. This one was actually really tough. I had a lot of trouble with it. And that's my level. I'm a pretty darn okay mortal. And for each trophy you get more experience points, which lets you level up. What the levels do, I'm not sure. I think it's just for ranking purposes. I actually sucked all the ass at this one. It was very difficult. I'm in the top 65%, like, whoopity-bee. Yeah, see, if you get an A in the top 20%, you get a golf course that you can give. So again, this was recorded back in October, so these are all of the Wario Cups that happened at that point. Alright, this one's unique because you control 2 characters at once, i.e. 2 Puros.
Skies.
I specifically remember this. I think I tried playing this particular Wario Cup at work, and I saw the stipulation for it. I tried playing it, and I was like, oh, fuck this. No.
Knock it off.
But I think I've just gotten better as Puros, so I got a much better handle on it here.
Protect.
And then your boss looked over your shoulder and he was like, yeah, you look like you play like a pretty darn okay mortal, Jacob, and then he left the room.
And then I was like, I'm working from home. How'd you get in my house?
Collect 5.
Well, I'm glad to know you play WarioWare. That's cool.
I'm an A rank, don't talk to me.
Guide.
I don't know if we've seen the Super Metroid one yet.
No, that's new.
Yes.
But I did think it was funny that Samus couldn't be bothered and you had to move her for her.
Evade.
This is also kind of showing off the small differences that some micro games can have in co-op mode. Like that last one, in single player, you have to match masks with like an animal that's outside wearing a mask. But in co-op mode, each player has to grab the same mask, so they're both wearing the same mask. And I failed that, clearly.
Take a seat.
The way he moves is so like unsettling and cute at the same time.
Just barely made that one.
Lined up.
I think that's a dog bone. I never actually looked too hard at that.
I think it's a dog bone. For a second I thought it was a bow tie, but it's a dog bone.
Stay alive.
Oh god. Oh.
Dodge.
A little bullshit, but glad you made it.
Yeah, I feel like I never lose that one, even though I never do it well.
Clear a path.
God damn it. It's it's so tricky having 2 Puros.
Transport.
I think that at the time, at least, this was the only Wario Cup where you played as 2 characters at once. I'm sure that there's been more since. I haven't played them all, but I think it's really neat that you have to do this, even though it's kind of frustrating.
2 ghosts.
How did I miss 2 ghosts with 2 tongues?
Remove.
Ugh, okay, they're frog fingers. Okay.
It's a frog. I was gonna say, I know it's still an E-rated game, but sometimes, just sometimes.
I think it's E10 actually, so. Oh god damn it. It all stacked up too much. Alright, so yeah, you do still get cups and coins for completing older ones. And they still give you XP, depending on the trophy. Alright, fire and ice. This is all temperature-based micro games, and you can only play as 2 different people. And that number next to the characters, that depends on their level based on how many Prezzies you give them. So the higher their number, the more points you actually get for using them.
Build it.
Shit, okay.
Is the temperature your overall score at the end, or?
No, it's just a theme. So all of the micro games will have to do with either being hot or cold.
Oh, okay.
Got pea fire, you know. Come on.
You know,
Damn it.
I don't remember if we brought it up, but the toilet humor in this one, they really dialed it up to like 11.
Yeah.
Like literal toilet humor.
Like in the last ones, it was like, here's a little poopy or a little like toilet, but here it's like, hey, have we brought toilets up yet?
Harvest.
Have you shat in the last minute?
Oh, get ready.
Adjust.
WarioWare makes you shit. It's the ultimate laxative.
Keep it up.
No! Ashley, you little shit.
Protect.
And it gets really fast. There was a bomb there. I didn't notice the bomb.
I thought Mike just decided to self-destruct.
You can tell when I panic.
Flying high.
Alright, I got it. I somehow got a bronze on that, even though I fucked up a ton. Alright. Timed IQ Testorama. So these are ones... I actually got a gold on this one. I played this one when it was new. This is the ones where you get the micro games that make you think.
Connect.
Like the Connect pipes. And I believe they're all in the same order. I think that's another thing for this one.
Find the nose.
It's under the... it was behind the coconuts. I will not be disgraced on this video.
Find the chili.
Also, I was wrong. It was not in the same order.
Find the nose.
There it is, behind the cup.
Well, that time it was way easier.
Connect.
I'm not good at the thinking type games.
Well, at least they give you all the time you need.
Out of the way. See, you can move the bird.
Which is greater?
Okay.
I can't believe that took me a while.
Right?
Create shape.
Let the man try.
Get him.
It's funny when... Here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. It's funny when Ashley shoots people.
I mean, I think it's pretty amusing.
Feet.
I don't get this one. One of these is the real Wario, but I can't tell which.
Serve.
You muffin. Oh, he's happy.
Erase S and V.
I don't know. I wanted a speech.
Light 3.
There we go.
Build it. Flip.
This music gives me anxiety.
I know, it's like so compressed. It's not the most calming thing for this kind of fucking mode. Alright, I more than doubled my best time, so I think I did okay. Anyway. Survival training, oh god. Now this one's actually fucking awesome. It's a little different. You choose 5 characters. The thing is, if you lose with the character, they're gone, and you're down to only 4. Each character themselves is a life. That's really neat. I would say fucking make it its own mode, but I mean, it kind of is. So you can play this whenever you want, but it feels like it's the kind of idea that you'd think they would just make its own like dedicated mode outside of Wario Cup. I think it's cool.
2. Topple.
Oh, damn it! See, so 5 volts out. You can't use her anymore.
Steal.
Well, now that she went to the Shadow Realm, I guess 9 Volt will have to take care of himself.
Draw.
Theoretically, if you have one character you're really good as, you could just pick 4 fuckos and then just have them die, and then just use that one character.
Squeeze. Rock.
I hate this one.
Where is the rock? I know the silence.
Knock it off.
Stop doing that.
Remove.
So gentle. Talk to your neighbor.
Hi.
Protect.
An alien told me to talk to you. What?
Sort.
I love how gentle Orbulon is. He's a little nudge.
Stick together.
Meanwhile, we gave Mike a musical gun.
Watch out.
Krygor's having some trouble.
For some reason, I was expecting there to be, like, at the last second, one more gun that shot him.
Just a pistol from off screen.
Like a cartoon, because he seems to be pretty unfortunate all the time.
If there's any, if you could describe shooting victims in any way, it's unfortunate.
Observe.
What does he think?
Reaction.
Oh god, it's a ghost! He does not like the ghost, sadly. I think this kid's a dweeb, but I mean, that's not the goal of the microgames to judge him.
I mean, one of the micro games of the old one was like weirdo, and it just meant, oh, pick the different shape.
Oh, you had to get rid of the ones that weren't the game. I was Orbulon, so I was like, okay, I can just grab the game, but that's not right.
Harvest.
The Pikmin one might be like one of the easiest micro games.
Break. Cross.
Fuck everything!
It wasn't really crossing, but still.
Flip.
Ah, he got old.
This might be the most overstimulating WarioWare.
You know what? I can't say I disagree with that.
Block.
For some reason, even super fast modes, they just feel so much more stressful than before.
Catching out. Hold.
Come on. Please.
Roll.
Oh, I didn't Swiss roll enough.
Serve.
Give him the muffin. Oh, I thought the man was saying, ha Again with you, Ashley. Why do you hate ice cream?
The beginning of his fall to evil.
Alright, Krygor as the last man alive. You have to carry us.
It is up to him.
Star.
Get it? Yes. That was a fucked tree.
Excavate 1. Balance.
Oh, God.
It looked where like Krygor said, I don't need to solve it because I refuse. I choose death.
And we end with the first Wario Cup. It's maximum speed almost, and you only play as 9-volt. Fuck this game. Why would they start Wario Cup with this?
How much goodwill do you think they lost with this?
I know, right? How many people tried this? I was like, I don't think I'm gonna use this mode again.
And they returned their copies of WarioWare Get It Together because of this.
And since all the streamers played this, like Germa or Vinny played it on the first week of release, watching them play this is a nightmare. All the microgames are in the same order though, so you can at least prepare for 9 volts nonsense.
Now, it could be because we've seen a lot of sped up footage this video. It's getting harder to look at this.
You get what I mean now, right?
Yeah.
I think it's easier to swallow everything when you're playing because you're just focused on such specific things. Like if you're not playing and you have the whole screen to focus on, the flying nose, the confetti, the music, I can definitely see what you're talking about. Finally, 9-volt goes to jail. Damn it!
It looked like a victory lap kind of thing. Like, I know I would, but let me just...
Yeah, I don't know why I let go. If I didn't let go, I would have won. God damn. This kid sucks.
It's a real shame that, that 9-volt took such a nosedive, because last I checked, everybody liked him, because it's like, hey, you got all those classic Nintendo mini games, and then this game happens, and now everyone hates.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, dude, I like your mom more than you.
That's what everyone wants to hear, huh? Like, hey, do you like me? I like your mom. Okay, Dad. We're gonna give this kid issues.
Next game is gonna be 3-volt for some reason. What happened?
That was cut in 3.
And now I'm just showing off the rankings that I got for the ones that I played when they were new. I was only 2 at this point, jeez. You know, I'd say I fell off this game quickly, but my Switch says I played it for over 10 hours still, so I'd say for a game this short after the story mode, I'd say that's a good amount.
So the very next part is going to be the end of the LP.
It sure is. The next part, we're going to be showing off the co-op, how it works in the standard micro games. Because again, you can play the entire campaign co-op if you want. And we'll also be taking a look at the variety pack, which shows numerous mini games and all of the multiplayer versus focused micro games modes as well.
I think we talked in the first part about how this is a WarioWare game, but it feels like it's almost like a different style of WarioWare, if that makes any sense.
It feels like an experiment.
Yeah, it does feel very different in a way that I can appreciate, even though I did say that I do still prefer the classic style of WarioWare because I think it adds a bit more room for creativity in the micro games, and I just prefer it in general. This is different, but it's not worse. It's just its own thing, and that I really appreciate. I just appreciate that they experimented, they tried something new, and I do think it paid off for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I'm always up for them trying to do some new things, so long as they just don't forego and forget what made it work. Because like I'm immediately thinking of like Paper Mario, how like the first two were traditional RPGs, and the next one was a platforming RPG, which was still good. And I was like, all right, can't wait to get back to that classic formula, and then they never did.
Right. Yeah, I would be sad if we only got WarioWare games like this from this point forward. But if we got like a good mix of both, or even just like DLC for this game down the line, as well as another traditional WarioWare game, I'd be happy with that. So next time, we wrap it all up. We finally get it together, if you will.
Took us 11 years.
Onwards and up.
She's got her hair tied up in braids and glasses perched up on her face. She is a small girl taking on a big world with inventions